Is there heaven and hell? What happens after we die? Welcome to today's exploration of one of humanity's oldest questions. Is there a heaven and hell? Across the world's major religions, the ideas of heaven and hell provide profound answers about what might await us after this life. These concepts have shaped how millions of people understand life, death, and the moral choices they make every day. In this video, we'll dive into the beliefs surrounding heaven and hell in various religions, giving you a glimpse into how these spiritual realms are viewed. The concept of heaven, a place of eternal peace. For many religions, heaven represents a realm of eternal peace, joy, and closeness to the divine. It's often seen as the ultimate reward for living a righteous life and following the teachings of one's faith. Christianity. In Christianity, heaven is the final destination for those who have accepted Jesus Christ and lived according to God's will. It's portrayed as a paradise of unimaginable beauty, where believers dwell in the presence of God, free from suffering and pain. Islam. In Islam, heaven is called Jannah, a garden of everlasting bliss. The Quran describes Jannah as a place with flowing rivers, lush gardens, and eternal comfort, where the faithful enjoy the rewards of their good deeds and live in peace, close to Allah. Judaism. Jewish beliefs about heaven, often referred to as Olam Haba, the world to come, focus on the spiritual continuation of the soul. It's seen as a place of spiritual fulfillment, where the righteous are rewarded with eternal peace and closeness to God. Hinduism. In Hinduism, Swarga is a celestial realm where souls reap the benefits of their good karma. It's a temporary state of bliss, where souls live in harmony with the gods until they are reborn into another life, unless they attain moksha, liberation. Buddhism. Buddhism doesn't focus on a permanent heaven, but it describes celestial realms known as Pure Lands. These are places of great happiness, free from suffering, where beings can progress toward enlightenment. The concept of hell, a place of suffering and judgment. While heaven is the pinnacle of bliss, hell is often depicted as a place of punishment and suffering for those who have lived in sin or rejected divine teachings. Christianity. In Christian belief, hell is a place of eternal separation from God, where souls endure torment for their sins. It's often described as a fiery pit or a place of darkness, symbolizing the consequences of a life lived apart from God's grace. Islam. In Islam, hell is known as Jahannam, a place of severe punishment for those who have rejected faith and committed grave sins. The Quran describes Jahannam as a fiery abyss where the wicked suffer, though some believe that Allah's mercy may eventually lead to forgiveness for some souls. Judaism. In Judaism, Gehenna, or Gehinnom, is more of a place of purification rather than eternal damnation. Souls that have sinned undergo a period of purification in Gehenna before they can enter the world to come, reflecting the belief in God's mercy and justice. Hinduism. In Hinduism, Naraka is a temporary hellish realm where souls suffer for their bad karma. There are various levels of Naraka, each with specific forms of suffering based on the nature of the sins committed. However, souls are not condemned forever. After serving their time, they are reborn into the cycle of samsara, rebirth. Buddhism. Buddhism describes various hell realms, known as narakas, where beings suffer due to their negative karma. These realms are temporary, and beings are eventually reborn in other forms, highlighting the impermanent nature of suffering. A spiritual reflection, beyond heaven and hell. Although the details of heaven and hell differ across religions, they share a common purpose, guiding believers toward a moral and righteous life. These concepts remind us that our actions have consequences, not only in this life but in the life to come. They inspire hope for eternal peace and caution against moral transgressions, encouraging us to reflect on our lives and strive for spiritual growth. In a world filled with diverse beliefs, the ideas of heaven and hell serve as universal symbols of the human longing for justice, peace, and understanding. Whether seen as literal places or symbolic representations of spiritual states, these concepts continue to resonate deeply within us, guiding our journey through life and beyond. If you found this exploration meaningful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insights into spirituality and the mysteries of existence. Thank you for watching.